Oh, you taking everybody?
Yeah, I have to run through.
Good job on that.
Got it in the middle. You got me in the middle there.
Hey,
Slow down.
she's taping you.
That's all I needed.
Okay. Have you ever noticed in a conversation that the other person wasn't listening? Or was it backwards and you weren't listening? For example, I asked my mother if I could go to the movies one day and she said yes. And then a few hours later she was texting me and blowing up my phone asking where I was. Well, I was at the movies because I told her I was at the movies. My name's Haley Wolf and I'm going to inform you of active listening. Active listening is a person who listens with undivided attention. They don't have their cell phones on. They're not doing, yeah, I hear you. They don't have children running around and them trying to catch them. Nothing like that. And for an example of this, I was driving to Winston-Salem from Thomasville, and I was relying on my mother and sister to get me there. And they were on their phones, listening to the radio, and I was talking about all this scenery, like the mountains and all this. And we ended up in Hickory. All because they wasn't listening to me. I even asked directions, like, oh, is this the way to go? And they were like, yeah, that's the way to go. Well, they didn't give me their undivided attention. Demonstrates this active listening. It's okay. Active listening demonstrates the skill essential for listening. Give eye contact because that is important. Nod a little bit, giving gestures to show you're interested in them. And like maybe if you don't agree, say, I don't agree with that. And just show that you're interested and that you're paying attention. Active listening is an important business communication skill. Like if you was to go to a job and they were evaluating you, maybe it was a 1-year evaluation, and they're not really pleased with your work performance, you would want to give them their full attention to show that you're listening and how you can improve on your skills. Active listening is an important business communication skill. Let's say you're at work and today was your 1-year evaluation. And you need to be at 7:30 when you finish. Alright, let's go.
No, you have to wait till.
Active listening is an important business communication skill. Let's say you're going to work and it's your 1-year evaluation. And you think you did good, you're not sure that your evaluation is very good. And when you walk into the office and your boss is upset because you didn't do a good work performance, you want to give them your full attention to show how you can improve and be a better worker. Also, in order to make a better impression, you would want to actively listen so your work performance can go better. Because they were going to make suggestions on how you can be better. Maybe you're late to work a few minutes, and that was one of the things they're going to tell you, and you didn't listen, and the next day you're late 5 minutes, and then they're going to fire you or write you up or anything like that. So you want to listen to them and what they have to say. Active listening is a skill that can be acquired and developed with practice. Let's say you're not a very good listener, but you want to be because you want to improve in a relationship. Well, you can ask someone to help you practice. Maybe y'all can sit down and have a conversation and give them feedback or rephrase what they just said. Or you can maybe watch YouTube videos and summarize it and give them feedback in their comments. You can even watch a movie and give a critical review about it. With informing you about active listening, there is tips to make you a better listener. Always want to smile and show you're interested. And it makes the other person feel good because you're smiling and you're happy that you're listening to them, and it makes them happy. You want to give them eye contact to show that I am paying attention to you. Even if you're not smiling, if you're giving eye contact, they will believe that you're listening. You might want to nod and say, "Oh yeah, I agree with you." Yeah, keep the conversation going. And you want to put all the background noise away. You don't want to have the TV on up loud. You don't want to have your child screaming, and you don't want your phone to keep ringing and going off. Now that I have informed you with active listening, I hope that you have the skills to go and have a conversation with someone and give them feedback and let them answer your questions. This concludes my presentation.